Welcome to Knockin Chu Out. I just got my laptop on standby in case it freezes because I know that sometimes when they're doing it this early and stuff that there's technical glitches, or at least when it comes to my TV. So I got my laptop on standby in case anything freezes. I'm having PTSD looking at these at Jackson Pomney though now because of a count on what happened on the final episode. I didn't go see it in theaters, but I got spoiled enough on TikTok to know what happens, and I'm still traumatized. The capital of France, the city of lights, the garden of metropolis of Paris, and along the river Seine is the Accor Arena, the pyramid-shaped venue hosting major sports, music, and cultural events. Tonight, it'll be jam-packed as WWE fans from throughout Europe have shown up for one night. Yeah, but Paris is a better crowd than Italy, so hopefully we have better reactions. And ladies and gentlemen, tonight, an absolute dream match for the Intercontinental Championship. The champion, the spectacular Penta, will defend the title against the WWE Hall of Famer. None other than Lucha Libre legend Rey Mysterio, accompanied by Dragon Lee. Mysterio, Penta 5 tonight. The brand new Women's Intercontinental Champion. Yeah, that's a cool see-through shirt. I love how there's Maxine and Austin Theory talking again. Why do they always talk when Sol Ruka comes walking? That's so that's not a coincidence or nothing. That's just weird. Sol Ruka next. Well, you know what? It makes sense because Sol Ruka did say she wants to be a Paul Heyman girl too, so that makes total sense why they would do it around her. It's it's Maxine and Sol Ruka and Jade Cargill who offered to be the trio when it comes to being first Paul Heyman girls. So of course they're going to showcase them. A t-shirt, thank you. It's another Sanrio shirt. Like I said, it has most of the Sanrio characters, but I obviously like the other one better because I don't like that it's so standardized and stuff. I hate standardized pictures like that. At least with the gray shirt, it's pastelly and just has cute pastel fan art pictures, and I'm like, yeah, no, thank you. Yes. Besides, they don't have Karomi on here, and Karomi is my favorite out of all the Sanrio characters. I like Melody and Cinnamoroll and even Pom Pom Purin, but no, no Melody on there. How dare they? I mean, no Karomi. Melody is on there. I figure. Oh wow, they see French is a better crowd. They're already making their flag out of other flags. Oh, Femi's here now. I gotta I gotta make a little home essential shopping though, so I make worry for me. Wow, the spotlight is so big that it's showing him all over the crowd.
That's awesome. Had that always been a thing? I knew they liked Paris more. Hey, nice shirt, Oba. See, he did leopard print right. It's white and black. That's a snow leopard. Snow leopards are gray or white, but it works well on him. I fear. Only only if Liv Morgan wins do I see it more likely. Do I see it more likely that Dominic and Liv will just win these few rounds, and then finally when they reach the end they'll lose. And also, Rey Mysterio confirmed that Dominic will defend his Mega Champion at Triple Mania in September, and I'm like, so he'd go. Does that mean he's going to? Did that mean he's going to hold that title until September?
Guys, exhaust me all night, but we have things to attend to. I know. But let's get down to business.
Because Liv will be back. Will be back to defending that title soon. But what about Dominic? Hi there,
It's all right.
Mom.
What?
Have one opinion.
Then why would
Is that all Heyman doesn't
Sit
believe
back
in
and
free
finish
stuff.
talking.
He believes
and that was a private conversation with like I'm pretty pissed.
King of the Ring tournament down to the last one. And I will meet that last one on one at Night of Champions. And whoever he is, he will have fought valiantly, but it's unfortunate that his journey ends there because I will destroy him as well.
Do
My rightful place.
no in the refrigerator. It's not in the refrigerator. Didn't he take it?
It's not a prediction. That is a
I see what you did there. Well, that guy's cool. He's wearing that Rhea Ripley mask that she wore in Survivor Series.
well because, as you know, your ruler needs a crown to be the ruler, doesn't he? And 2026 is the year of collecting trophies, but there is one trophy that I am yet to collect. But that is the head of Brock Lesnar. Because the score is 1-1, but he's nowhere to be seen. He comes back and he gets
That's why I'm afraid he'll make you lose. That's my fear. But like I said, the top three are Oba, Femi, Seth Rollins, and somebody else. I'm not sure who.
I get to listen to Paul Heyman talk about what I unleashed in his big bad beast But the only thing that I've seen for the last 3 weeks is a big bad bitch. So, bro, you can't stay away forever. When I see you,
Baby
step
big
on the stone.
bitch. Baby big bitch. You got a. You grew a pair. You grew a pair, Dominic. You see, you would be really hot right now if you didn't have that mustache.
Go one-on-one in the King of the Ring tournament.
Cause I love those type of cargo suits. They're so hot to put on, boy or girl. All he needs to make the look more complete is to wear those gloves, to wear those high sleeve gloves.
Let me ask you a question. How long you been here, rookie?
Apparently not long, and I'm still getting better pops than you.
And I said, how long you been here, rookie?
Yeah. If you repeat stuff you just said, you know you're scared.
I am the king of the ring. I will rule over you.
Yes, that's so. He says.
For yourself and bend the knee and respect the stack.
The power of the stash. Bruh, you should know by now that you should know by now that it didn't work like that. Ask the last guy. Ask the last guy. And he's not gonna help JD again, right?
Zobo was dealing with Jaden and McDonough. Dominic out the top rope.
What?
Oh, Dominic, you're spitting in the wrong volcano. And Jaden McDonough saving Dominic.
He got the worst of it though. He got the worst of the attack, JD.
Can Philly go next week in the semifinals? Well, you messed up tonight.
Yeah, but you're a demon.
That Rey Mysterio is your father. Next week, I will introduce you to your daddy.
You know my dad. Please, fucking good ahead. Remember that line.
Oh, you know I'm as big of a Dominic Mysterio fan as anybody walking the earth. But I'm a little worried for the King of the Luchadors in the King of the Ring tournament. Corey, Dominic Mysterio is digging an even deeper grave for himself from that point. See what you did there. Well done. Well done. What a night we have in store back here in Terrace France. As you can hear, the WWE fans live and loud as always. Before we can't do this all alone. No, we can't. We have special guests right next to us here at ringside. Please say hello to our French announce team of Christophe Ajouz and Nadir Mahomet. Bonsoir, bienvenue à Paris ce soir dans la vie de l'amour. Donc voilà,
Oui, oui. Un crappy puppy was there.
let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, going to be quite the night, but right now we want to take it back to last week in our main event. One breakthrough division debate. During the closing moments, the surprise of no one, Austin Theory would arrive to help his Vision brother Braun Breaker. But Montez Ford, surprisingly enough, would come to the aid of Rollins to neutralize Theory and would receive a spear for it. As would Paul Heyman, the Oracle, caught by a spear from Braun Breaker, driven through the barricade. Braun Breaker would deliver a spear to Seth Rollins, who was armed with Braun's own tag team title. A stomp later, and Braun Breaker has been banished to the rear view mirror of the visionary Seth freaking Rollins. Right now, let's check in with a colleague. Welcome back, Jackie Redmond.
Well, thank you so much. It's great to be back. It's also great to be backstage with Seth Rollins.
Wow.
And you're feeling still a little bit of satisfaction having seen Braun.
Wow, that's a nice place.
Came in full wall. But is it safe to say that's the
dressing room area or something? It looks nice.
You know,
Jackie.
You listen.
Welcome to Monday Night.
He doesn't laugh no more. I liked it when he used to laugh.
The last time I was in Paris, I was in fact the world heavyweight champion. I was the leader of the Vision, and the Vision was the future. But now the Vision is in the past. The present is the King of the Ring tournament, which I will win. And the future is me taking back the title that I never lost. What that means, Jackie. So I have a date somewhere down the line with Roman Reigns.
Yep, that's the thing. And speaking of Roman Reigns, he's not here tonight, I think. So, which ends his streak. Congratulations, Roman Reigns has been constant at work for 8 days.
Man
Who's to say when we'll see him again?
Seth Rollins when it matters most. So Roman, I want you to listen very closely to me. You are holding on to a title that doesn't belong to you. That World Heavyweight Championship is a title that I made, and it belongs to the Visionary. It belongs to the Revolutionary. It belongs to Seth freaking
Rollins.
Rollins reigns if Rollins can win
So they're starting with the women's one first, and that is Alexa Bliss, Chelsea Green, Liv Morgan. Wait, am I right? Alexa Bliss, Chelsea Green, Liv Morgan, and Becky Lynch.
is the queen of the Ring tournament. Taking the first from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
The semifinals.
Okay, so I'm right. Wow, look at the pictures. Liv and Alexa Bliss, they look a lot alike. A lot alike when they have makeup on. But when they don't have makeup on, they look different.
That's it.
Chicken tenders? My chicken tenders!
I'm going to ask a guy to an outdoor software. It's 100. And tell them. Because I sweat a lot, I went to Men's Warehouse and got a super special fabric called Chill Flex that breathes and keeps me cool. It's in humane condition. Thank you.
Love you, Sue.
It's a little hot to be flirting, don't you think?
No, I don't.
I'll take one of that.
So close you could almost taste it. Well, you ain't gonna walk away. Time to bring the juice.
Credit One Bank presents Max Out. He's a credit wrecker. His eyes are bigger than his wallet. And his credit score pays the price. You see, Max doesn't know he should only use 30% or less so his credit works. Because using his full line can lower his score. Don't be like Max out. Instead, learn how to avoid the wreckers at creditwreckers.com. Credit One Bank for what's ahead.
Haircut Talk and would probably say, thanks for going to Great Clips. They had your haircut details saved in clip notes, so the stylist gave you a great low fade at a great low price. Oh yeah, this works. Take it from your hair. Take yourself to Great Clips. Wow! 3 new Toy Story 5 pizzas. Order 2 or more for $6.99 each. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. Disney and Pixar's Toy Story 5. Only in theaters June 19th. Rated PG.
Do into it with extra.
Just get my brother's mental lunch. What's it?
Summer Slam is coming to you at Great City.
How dare you skip Chelsea Green's entrance? I love her song.
Need a ticket basket and a matchup that could go along with the for a world title at SummerSlam. There ain't no four-way ass in first round matchup waiting the ring.
You have your skirt again. Yep, you are a hot mess. That is quite the cleavage you showing. I love it. Whoa, you showing ass too? Okay, I see you. And I love it that you have your face on your cups. Just have it on a black and white print.
Hope to see you soon, Miss.
And what a coincidence. Jessica Carr is the referee because Becky Lynch is in this match.
In the States, it's Lady Liberty herself. We're not in the States, we're actually in Paris. Yeah, who gives it us, Lady Liberty? You're welcome.
I always forget about that. Yeah, Lady Liberty was made by the French.
Hey, Becky, get over it, by the way. You lost your Intercontinental.
Get over it.
To Soloka. And all she's been doing for the last 8 days is posting on social media how her Italian vacation was ruined by Soloka. Some of us are actually working this week.
Some of us are actually working.
The man was not afforded the same opportunity, the same place, because people like Peter Gardenhoser were chasing her around town in Italy. Meanwhile, all Becky needs to do is take a little bit of time for herself to recalibrate and remember what took her to the mountaintop before. It could all start again tonight. We may have an meeting.
Okay, I got what we need.
Becky Lynch, the 7-time world champion. I think Brownie praying for Becky to compete in her current tumultuous mental state.
I'm a hot mess. Woo.
Astronomical.
With bad decisions, but you still want to fight. Mm.
There's how many games Nixon.
Yeah.
Nixon four. Nixon four. Four.
Couple, that's me. Cherry lips and bad energy. Say it once, say it twice, and I'll give it to you all night. I'm your your bad advice. Bite me.
This young one, the current world champions from today.
I love that. I love her. I love her. I love her bralette because I think that's supposed to be string, but it looks like gnashing teeth coming out of the cups, and that's a pretty cool effect. Whoa, it's Liv Morgan's birthday, and they have a banner for her. That's pretty cool. That's a cool banner. Thank you. For trouble, that's me. Cherry lips and bad energy. Say once, say it twice, and I'll give it to you all night. Oh, you're bad advice.
All of the best
Bad decisions, but you still want to play. I still think Chelsea had the best outfit.
Those in this matchup first one to game pinfall submission win, no countouts, no disqualifications. You have no disqualification rule came into effect this Friday on SmackDown when we saw Dominic Mysterio with
You're cute.
a illegal low blow from Ms. Morgan.
We used to have beef, don't you remember?
Becky Lynch with a right hand.
Chelsea Green, unfortunately, you're on the good side of things now, but you had beef with Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. That was before when what you call it, Alpha Fire wasn't fired.
Friday night's final first round matchup in the Queen of the Ring tournament. Alexa Bliss, nice drop kick to Becky Lynch. Bliss, the former 5-time world champion. Love to advance in the tournament tonight. Put the brakes on Liv Morgan. Nobody home as Bliss delivers a right hand and drops Morgan to the floor. And now Becky Lynch with a pinfall slide. This is on the way just in time. And now, Morgan, the cannonball taking out Lynch and Chelsea Green. Now heading up to the top rope. Chelsea gonna fly. How obnoxious would she be if she went Queen of the Ring?
Oh.
Exactly what we need.
I wish we could actually catch up.
Whoa, you have a Trini? Actually, I've heard you. That's bad. Now you can actually catch up over DiGiorno wood-fired style pizza. Right from your oven. Perfectly crispy and crust. You thought you could only get at a restaurant. And well, it's not that funny.
I'm going to
Not
do.
Right out.
Folks, I should be the face of 35G flight ticket. 3 words. Lazy, fast, tough. Just like the fastest game you can play when you're cricket 5G phone. Like cricket 5G. Please, wherever you're headed. Game day or any other day.
You gotta get me back in the game.
Come on, Matt.
Whoa, Matt. What are you doing here?
How else do you think I would get ready for game day? A fresh cut doesn't just change how you look, it changes how you show up.
Workplace. Show up a style. Download the app and check in online today.
There was the first great American game, echoing like a sonic boom across history. Especially as a tiptoe out of the world stage. Hell no. We were born loud. Liberty is loud, baby. Something to say, something to prove, prove it. In this country, in that we trust.
Time. Animals can follow by irritation. What we really realize is that weather brings back. See how wet too much can really prove what life's in this world? Ditch the inch, switch to wet extra large standard. That's clear. And what's the? It's all about flavor. Breathe first. Name the oil. Every bite is there. In the break. You already know. Bring some. Sweet.
Everybody down on this.
Why is it quiet?
Away in the Queen of the Ring tournament. The winner advances to the semifinals to take on the winner of this coming Friday scheduled away from SmackDown. Already, Io Sky, Raquel Rodriguez, for the semifinals.
Want to go upstairs and ask if they want some too, but I have a feeling they'll say no already. Once.
Dragons by Bliss takes down the women's world champion Liv Morgan. We're competing on this electric crowd here tonight in Paris. And Chelsea Green been fired up all match long. Same time by Bliss. Awesome with great of teamwork between Green and Alexa Bliss. Here's it's okay, did you turn it into a 2-on-2 or 1-on-1 matchup? I'm sorry. Oh, what's that? Chelsea with a kick. Into the corner for Green. Chelsea rolling twice. My goodness, fast-paced action here. Blitz and strikes from Bliss. Now Bliss turns her attention to Becky Lynch looking for the man-handle slam. Bliss trying to fight out of it. Oh, it's a drop kick for Green. Great so far in this matchup. No doubt about it. As Alexa Bliss, DDT, to this cover, put it away. And a kick out. Sorry, got excited there.
So, okay, now I'm back to the show.
World Championship opportunity at right now for that massive event. Alexa could be looking for a twisted Bliss, but Lynch cut her off at the pass. And for anybody at home, any English speakers wondering what the crowd has been chanting, these maniac Parisians, it essentially means only two. Made famous by our French counterpart, nice.
Yeah, simplement deux.
Walk the line.
Only two.
We're gonna a huge victory tonight. There is position for both women. And a really queen.
Aw, Chelsea, you got a bruise on your thigh already.
Previous queen of the ring. Oh, Morgan down. We're gonna stack up Chelsea Green. And from Alexa Bliss to Morgan. Here's the Becky Lynch breaks things up. My God, I don't know how Chelsea Green's back isn't broken in half.
Seven only.
Tonight, fourth round matchup. Queen of the Ring tournament.
See, I like that chant.
It is anybody's match at this juncture. Perhaps with Chelsea Green, who may need to be wheeled home.
Dang, Becky, you bleeding on your lips already?
Starting to set in here. Remember, she lost her platinum title just 8 nights ago. I think this is Lynch recognizing the situation. This is championship.
Not Jessica laughing at her. She's just laughing and shaking her head at her.
That's exactly what the man is doing. And playing out the ring. Chelsea Green. Now, Alexa Bliss with a kick to the midsection. And Bliss now for tornado DDT. Blocked by Lynch. Lynch now. Into a handle slam. No, nice reversal by Bliss. Kick out by Lynch. Blockbuster by Bliss, but here comes Morgan. Up from Olympian. Bliss block.
Yeah. I'm the scary blonde chick. She's still near. She could still grab it on her hand.
So, anymore. Final slam. Covered by Loki. Kelsey Dwayne's turn to break things up. She's got what's done.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, sneak win. Yeah, sneak win. I knew it. But at least my prediction was wrong. Roxanne Perez didn't help. But the fact that she stole that win says how she really thought it through. So
Great women here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Great counter by Alexa Bliss, delivering system.
because she didn't stand a chance against probably Alexa and Becky, so the only way to win was to catch Chelsea off guard because she gets too overexcited sometimes.
To guarantee victory for Becky Lynch, insert Chelsea Green and the Unplay Her. And as Miss Green waited for the final count, Liv Morgan with fantastic in-ring IQ recognized the situation and spun her ticket to the semifinal of the Queen of the Ring tournament. Io Sky will face Raquel Rodriguez in one round. Liv Morgan face one of the four in what
Now that I see it, she might face up against Charlotte. And Liv Morgan will win against Charlotte, and she's going to have to fight Raquel.
Mexican Lucha Libre promotion.
But that's kind of funny because then really Liv has to fight Raquel twice.
3-4 will take place on Friday, September 11th at the Luxor in Las Vegas, followed by Arena.
I don't think she's going to fight. I don't think she's gonna fight Rhea Ripley. I mean, maybe like Liv will try to persuade her to fight Rhea Ripley and make her think that, but I don't think she would.
Oh, you do not want to miss Triple Mania coming off the heels of an incredible mask versus mask match in Triple A that set the world buzzing. A lot more Lucha news to get to here tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is a dream match, not only in Lucha Libre, but in all of sports entertainment. Later on tonight, Penta defends the Intercontinental Championship against the Hall of Famer, Rey Mysterio.
I have represented the art of lucha libre in the WWE or
It's the Hall of Famer. He is a living legend. The greatest luchador of all time.
He's a fighting machine.
Rey Mysterio. In spite of the race around the world.
Oh.
I seen a member of the Lucha Libre family rise to the top as Penta.
Penta! He's here! Intercontinental Champion! Penta! I think of the league with Rey.
I think that Ethan Page will probably ruin this though. Or Rusev. Or both.
You say it's an honor to face me in the ring. How years? This will notify me. It's an honor for Rey Mysterio to step into the ring. Face you.
This is more than a match. This is piece of history of Lucha Libre. This is Penta versus Rey Mysterio.
For the Intercontinental Championship. Mexican, American, multiplied,
Together, step foot in the ring. This is a free. It's me. Victory.
Penta been a champ for a long time now. I know, but at least he defends it. It's like we're seeing less and less title defense for the mid card titles, but yeah, Chad Gable apologizing to Penta.
Penta, you got an important match tonight, so I'm going to keep this short. All right, I talked to your brother Ray Phoenix on SmackDown. He said some stuff that got me thinking. Now, I've done a lot over the past 2 years here that I'm ashamed of. All right, I spiraled. I went crazy, ran around, and
But to be fair, you did injure me, so
realized it all started because I lost to you.
yes, exactly.
Now, the match was awesome, but I did not take that loss like a man. I took it like a coward, and my actions showed that. So I don't expect anything from you, but I'm here to look you in the eye and say, I'm sorry. I love Lucha Libre. I love my brother. I love everything about Lucha Libre and my culture. So, you know something. It's not easy to say you're wrong, and I respect that. But if you want to do right by Lucha Libre, you know who you need to talk to.
Yep, apologize to Rey Mysterio because it all really, really started with him. It all really, really started with him.
See Supergirl Ultimate Beyond.
Instructions say we will let.
The KFC Supergirl Ultimate Meal is here. 3 heroic Supergirl sauces in a Kryptonian cooler. Get it now, only at KFC. See Supergirl in theaters June 26th.
Why? Walmart's 500 million items means that every day could feel like a bake day. Even a steak day. What's your own life, Fred? It's something style. The Roche Posay coming your way. You can play games. Sorry.
Cool guy.
Love all our Walmart stuff.
Wait, this is all Walmart. Ooh, are those my swim trunks?
Yes, Bob, they are.
What does it mean to be officer material? This is something you learn. It's
I'm gonna
great
check on the hospital.
determination, step forward from the rest. It's woven throughout every fiber of you. You walk, you talk, you live it, you breathe it. Officer material, it isn't what you wear, it's who you are. $15 a month for which you want.
And if you haven't made the switch yet, here are 15 reasons why you should. 1, it's $15. 2, seriously, are you playing me off? That's what's happening, right?
Huh.
$10 crispy farm pan from Pizza Hut. It's the original pan you love, taken to the next level. That crispy golden brown crust with a cheesy crunch. Try a $10 limited crispy farm pan every time at Pizza Hut.
How am I doing? I'm fine. Thank you.
Lick it, flip it, throw, stick it.
You guys want to do a little spot? Yeah, I could be into it. It's like a one-time casual thing with Tyler, or I was talking about switching your teams with them.
I don't like this game.
Welcome to Saturday night's main event. History will be made. What a moment. Sunday night main event. Atlanta, Representing Weekend, Sunday, September 6th. Tickets on
Monday night main event. What the heck?
Guess what? We have breaking news tonight. WWE is coming back to Atlanta with a special edition Sunday night main event on Sunday, September 6th at State Farm Arena. Tickets are on sale this Friday at 10 Eastern, only at Ticketmaster. But tonight, WWE's European Takeover wraps up in Paris, France. Well, just 14 before wraps up. More on that in just a little bit. This is Monday Night Raw. We are live on Netflix.
I forgot Raw was on earlier on the break, so I'll watch it later. That's cool. Montez again.
You know what? I'm serious. I'm sorry. You are this generation's forward. I'm glad you stopped by. Say thank you for that. Help you, gentlemen.
Jacob Batu.
So, I'll be real careful on how you speak about the family. Matter of fact, I'm in the King of the Ring tournament now. I'm winning. And I'm taking that championship from Cody Rhodes. Yes.
Congratulations, I'm glad you're in the tournament. You're not gonna win, but at least that's more I can say for Big Jim. Big Jim not in the tournament. Big Jim's on the sidelines, right where Roman wants you, huh?
Exactly.
I don't know if you boys didn't heard what I said earlier. I wasn't talking about the family. I'm never talking about the family. I'm talking about Roman Reigns. I get it. I get it. This is a family thing, and that's how you guys do business. I understand that. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at you boys. I'm disappointed. The truth is, I thought you were better than this. Right? I thought you were better than just running business for Roman Reigns. I thought you were better. I thought this was Big Jim, main event Jey Uso. All right, that's what I thought this was. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is the best it gets for you. Maybe the best it will ever be for you, being bad boys for Roman.
Hey, Jacob, beat this fools.
And as for you too. That's a cool pendant he has on his chain though.
Rollins continues to start fire.
Did you hear anyone in WWE got cut from the rosters? No.
A first round fatal four-way in the King of
If I didn't hear about it, then that's not true.
Jevon Evans, Talla Tonga, and Ricky Saints tonight. Also, an interesting note from moments ago. Jacob Fatu told the Usos last week. I don't know. Jacob Fatu obviously not following the orders of the Usos. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next is the first title defense for a brand new Women's Intercontinental Champion. Stolruka defends against the inaugural Intercontinental Champion, Lyra.
Yeah, you got all the info or what? Not all the time. Not even the news sources I follow don't have the truth all the time, but they're pretty reliable. So I suggest if you want to follow any good WWE news sources, there's plenty, such as WrestleMania, Fightful Select, Wrestling Co., Wrestling Observer Radio. Yeah, those are my top news sources that I get it from. Anything else is not really true. Especially Sportskeeda. I never trust that website at all.
One thing about me is that damn good at people.
So, Women's Intercontinental Championship, Puzzle Final, who will walk out victorious as champion tonight in Vegas.
I'm excited. I know you're getting ready. I'm just excited for you. Soul versus Black.
Happened until now. The Queen of the Rings tournament just ended. I won't spoil who won though.
That's not what tonight's about. That's right. Tonight's about getting back what was yours in the first place. The first ever women's Intercontinental champion, former NXT Women's Champion, former Tag Team Champion. All these things that you've accomplished is that you do tonight, right? Yes, you do whatever it takes.
My check on the hot dog.
You are one of the best, and I believe in you. All right? Yeah, you good? Yeah, I'm good. I got this. I got this. Yeah, right. Good luck. Oh, yeah.
And those are awesome cargo pants. Soruka wears the most awesome cargo pants ever. I love them. Her bralettes are pretty awesome too, but anybody can wear bralettes.
So really is made up as she makes her first defense of the Intercontinental Championship one-on-one with Lyra Valkyria. Get ready to doors. Delivered straight to the face. I hope he likes it sunny side up.
Hi there. I'm doing the only thing I live stream for, and that's WWE.
Bell rings. DoorDash, you see.
Inside this ring, when someone shows you weakness, you're great.
Outside the ring,
If I was Carly Bright right now, I would sue WWE for still showing this commercial. I don't really think no, I don't really think that it means anything, but it's just that like it's just so insensitive showing a commercial where that superstar that's with Rhea Ripley is not even in the company anymore.
Masters of the Universe reveal dims and see Masters of the Universe reveals. That fight was just out of reach. Problem is, they're playing a joke. Hey. Now, ding dong. Don't stop watching. It's time. Swear you love things.
Oh shit, I forgot. I have to go to the door and grab my Uber Eats order. I didn't order food, but I ordered some household essentials.
She loved answering golden credit cards when they're paid. But what she doesn't know is that canceling them can decrease the length of her history and hurt her credit rates. Both of them could lower her school fees. Don't try canceling them. Instead, learn how to avoid the records at creditrecords.com. Credit one back for what's ahead.
I'm feeling it raised but don't want to color. Try Just for Men Control GX Gray Reducing Shampoo. Just shampooing like you do to gradually reduce grays. Now gives you good character. Hair looks 2 times thicker to keep looking your best. Control GX Shampoo.
Full battery, huh?
Yep.
Voting monthly or weekly?
Daily.
Pulling motor and electronics?
Bingo.
Versal AGM.
Great choice. With the experts in charge.
Wow.
3 new Toy Story 5 pizzas. Order 2 or more for $6.99 each. Better ingredients, better pizza. Up and down. Disney Pixar's Toy Story 5. Only in theaters June 19th.
Saturday night main event returns to Madison Square Garden in New York City on July 18th. Tickets are on sale now via Ticketmaster. Well, what a wait this could be. Lyra Valkyria. First tonight, Lyra battles Soruka for the Intercontinental Championship, and then Friday night on SmackDown, she participates in the final first round matchup in the Queen of the.
Hey, I think that's new. She never wore a cape around her wing, like
Lisa Taylor.
I want to say choker, but no, tassels. Yeah, that's what they're called. I don't think she wore a cape with her tassels before.
It's Intercontinental Championship.
JD from NY 206. It's funny as hell. He took his WWE. I have no idea who that is. I follow like very little wrestling channel. The only one that I really follow is Santi Zap, Alan Owens, and also Conman. There's also a few. I'm lying. There's probably more. It's just that I forgot what their tags are because I rarely see them on TikTok because WWE are such buttholes and they always take down TikTok wrestling videos, and I'm like, why? I don't know. But I have to go get my order, so wait.
Lynch was the champ. Lynch is no longer the champ. Lyra's got a chance. Potentially speaking, Lyra has an opportunity to become Intercontinental Champion once again. But I'm curious to see as to whether or not Lyra Valkyria has developed a killer instinct. We talk about the difference between winning a champion and becoming a champion and staying a champion. Killer instinct makes all the difference. If Lyra shows us that tonight, she technically speaking has what it takes to knock off Lucy. And I think Lyra may be able to pull that off because I loved what I saw out of Lyra last week. Bailey was in the middle of that interview. Lyra saw Sol Ruka down the hallway. She left the interview, walked down the store, and basically challenged her to this match. Tonight, as Sol being a fighting champion, decided to put the gold on the line. Certainly, Lyra sees what she wants and is doing her best to take it. Whether or not she has what it takes to get past Ruka remains to be seen. Okay, what does Ruka need to do to win her first title defense here tonight? Next week, brought her to the dance. Sol Ruka is going to be looking for the Soul Snatcher, maybe the most spectacular move in the game right now. With that said, Sol has to mix it up a little bit. We know Sol wants to hit Soul Snatcher, but Lyra knows that as well. So Sol needs to come at Lyra from different angles. Give her a different angle. Come out of nowhere with the Soul Snatcher. And Corey, you're a former champion. When you win that first title like Sol Ruka did, at this level, I mean, she's been on a high for 8 nights now. So that kind of play here tonight. Well, certainly a level of great pick up this number if you do pick up the win. With that said, the path is not going to get any easier. Sol Ruka, as long as he holds the Intercontinental Championship or any title for that matter, is a point to be great forward arc drag into a hip up and fire it out. Oh, out of the way. There goes Soleil. And a kick. Sol Ruka's a high fly. She talks about that a lot. But she says because she's so tall, it gives her an added advantage. Not as difficult as the high fly. There's nothing typical of Sol Ruka from her high flying abilities to her in-ring style. The fact is, a product of the WWE Performance Center, Sol is about as well trained as anybody can be. It's what she does with that training now, how she applies it. It's really going to make her break.
I can cartwheel too. I can cartwheel too, and I can even backflip.
Here's the thing. For all the flips and tricks somebody can do in the ring, sometimes you're going to get punched in the mouth. How do you respond to that? How do you respect to being body slammed or thrown over the ropes? Summer by Ruka. Hook of the leg. Lyra kicks out. That's where the advantage belongs to Lyra Valkyria. She traveled the globe on the independents before arriving in WWE. Lyra certainly has the experience advantage. It's whether or not she's willing to pull the trigger when it's necessary. Interrupt those who train Lyra Valkyria, none other than SmackDown's newest acquisition. Vince Balor. And Lyra very early on in her career. Again, Anthony's advantage for Ruka tonight. Lyra's got a better submit the champions. Lyra now is so up on her shoulders. Maybe looking for Nightwing. And with that being said, with champion's advantage in effect, if you're Sol Ruka, you want to win this thing by pinfall or submission. You don't want any controversy in your first championship defense. You know that's what Sol's looking for tonight. A clean, decisive victory. Now Ruka herself up.
Her cargo pants always have everything. It has patchwork on it. It has paint marks on it. I just love how creative. I like how creative it is. It really does look. It really does look like streetwear.
It's Sol. Oh wow.
Penta. So I was thinking about your finisher, Penta trying. Oh, see my finisher, Penta trying. The will, I came my opponent. It's never the same. Now, regardless. Yeah, because with cricket, you make the same. Every month, consejo, miedo, of hidden charges. What you see is what you got. You're on cricket. It's all you can eat for just $15.99. That's $15.99 for all the double crunch shrimp, boneless wings,
and ribs that you can eat. That's unlimited for $15.99. Applebee's all you can eat for $15.99.
Justin, glad you made it. Aren't you something?
No, I'm nice.
Oh yeah, spoon.
Should be in fight.
Can't see the TV.
That body Danhausen is operating on could be Baron Corbin. No, really?
It's more fun to
There's no wrestling rumor that you can get to me first. It's my job. It's my job as a wrestling commentator to know the most talked about rumors, at least. If I miss something, then yeah, I can admit I missed something, but that's the most obvious one so far.
Wants to try. It's all the gear and the whole thing. Nice. Cargoes. Spoken to you with Destiny.
Holy smokes! You don't look so good.
Your thoughts.
real inferno penalty.
But if it's not Baron Corbin, then I have no idea who it could be. Could be someone we never even heard of, for all I know.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Wings? Swings. I can't have wings. I don't know.
Rainbows give you wings.
There's plenty of tall people in Japanese wrestling or some other indie company that we may not even know about. It's just the only problem with bringing a big superstar to WWE is that they have almost little to nobody to fight. Yes, I'm the one who put him in. He really did. The only tall person that's really in WWE right now, well, the only two tall people is Damian Priest and Talla Tonga. Otherwise, I don't know who. I mean, sure, we have Omos, but he's also in AAA, and he's not going to come back here anytime soon.
Beans.
Yes, now I heard you the first time, so shut up.
Both women with the same idea, both looking for the clothesline, both connected. I've been very impressed. We mentioned it a few moments ago for you. I was not curious up. The first opportunity here, I don't almost here, got my own little box. Clearly, Lyra has been watching her calendar, hoping for the day that Becky Lynch was no longer the Intercontinental champion. And now Lyra's going to make the best of this opportunity. She may not get another one if she fails tonight. And we mentioned as well that we're going to learn a lot about the champion in her first title defense tonight. First, she had to be on Star Zoom and the fortitude to keep the title. And so fighting back, what an uppercut. You know, Ruka has the physical skill set. It's the intangible that make or break a champion. That has to do with experience, so has had to learn fast here. Going the lands in the wise. Nice back out now, another delivered to Valkyria. Whoa! So a jumping suplex release.
Excuse me, why is there no volume? Oh man, I knew it would freeze like this. Great in the middle of maps. Good thing I had my laptop on standby, just for reasons like this.
To the chest of Valkyria, followed up immediately by a running knee. but still not enough to keep Valkyria down. And a sensational matchup for the Women's Intercontinental Championship here tonight. Five Paris. That's what game I fall. Let's go off the top rope and line it out. Here that time. Was able to intercept. And now Lyra. Oh, let me drop back to the neck. Isn't enough to win the title. And so Rubina rolls back to her feet.
Big Cass would be a big addition, yeah, but we don't know that for sure. I mean, we do, but yet we don't at the same time. They're kind of more positive on Enzo's return than they are with Big Cass's, honestly. So I don't know too much about Big Cass, but Enzo has been much more talked about. But still, that's three guys. Once you fight those three guys, what else do you have to do?
Tremendous action here. Lyra could be looking for Nightwave as the champion hooked. Oh, look at elbows well placed. Lyra's got a drop. Lyra wants the game. Lyra intercepted a soul snatcher, though. I told you, Lyra Valkyria, the smart competitor, she definitely did her homework. She's prepared for the soul snatch. Soul snatch. Watch out, guys.
But she actually, I don't think she fought her in NXT, honestly.
Steps up, grabs the leg, touches down, and a kick out. At 2.
Seth Rollins.
Lyra Valkyria is excited. Starting to set in for action the champion. Oh! Soul Snatcher! Ruka comes up with the ropes! Soul Ruka to the Soul Snatcher!
Why would you show that angle? The cameramen are dumb because they showed the wrong angle. How can you possibly see a Soul Snatcher with that angle?
Some say the first descent is the toughest. Congratulations to Soul Ruka. And Lyra was prepared.
Thank you. Now you show the right angle.
But in the end, the slightest hiccup, Valkyria got her foot caught, and the champion made her pay. I'll give Snatcher and skill. I'll give Soul all the credit in the world. What a title defense here tonight. Offensive gear against the very game. And now up to set, Lyra Valkyria. And just think, Corey, this is just the start of what should be an amazing career for Soul Ruka. No doubt about it. This guy simply hits the limit for Soul Ruka. We've known about her since the next team. The secret's out. And the secret's the Intercontinental champion. Well, moments ago, we saw the situation with the Usos, with Jacob Fatu, and Jacob not wanting so it's bidding. But he does have to do the bidding of the world champion Roman Reigns. Because he lost time in combat last week on Monday Night Raw, Jacob Fatu had to acknowledge his tribal chief.
Yeah, technically, no. Jacob Fatu doesn't have to take orders from Jimmy and Jay, just Roman. But because they think they're Roman's right hand man, they probably will make him. Jay will. Thank you. Where's my things? What's up, man?
What was that?
I take orders from Roman, not you.
We're on the same table. That's right. With all the play, you're supposed to right. What? Hold on. Right. Yeah. Right. Let's not get it twisted. Let's keep it one. Right. I ain't got you.
Exactly.
Go to hell. You ain't acknowledge your fuck ass, Johnny. There you go. Right. The only one that I acknowledged was our old TC Roman Reigns. Keep it 100. You too worried about me. Need to worry about your boy, LA Knight. Oh. Didn't y'all tell him to stop talking about the family? Huh? And knowing LA got a lot on his mind and a lot to say.
He's probably out there right now talking about the family. You two are back here doing nothing. Ass. Group text in. Don't worry about it, man.
Well, LA Knight is not out here yet, but LA Knight appears to be on his way. He's had some things to say about the bloodline. Knight joins us live next.
There's Maxine and Otis and Akira. They're talking together now.
Right now, alongside.
Is she trying to convince them or something? Cause I don't know if I see like Otis and Akira being a part of the vision.
King of the Ring tournament. Considering you only got SmackDown for less than a month, how are you preparing for this next match? First off, come on, Abu Dhabi! Not having a good time, sadly. Second off, it's absolutely
Freaking six.
environment. What's there to prepare for?
Being on the international server, you could see this.
Say that to my blue white bread in the face. There's no preparation needed when it comes to. Well, tonight you have a chance to prove that you're absolute step in the ring for Seth Rollins, Talla Tonga, and Jevon Evans. By the looks of it, you're very confident right now, but you feel like you have an edge in this match. Yes. Talk to me about an edge. It took me 6 months to become NXT champion, to become North American champion. That takes much longer for people out there. I am exactly who I say I am, a star, a bona fide star, and tonight will be the beginning when I prove exactly that. I find it very poetic that this is the place where we had many famous monarchs, Napoleon, King Louis, King Henry, and guess what? After tonight, it's going to be King Ricky. So Talla, Jevon, and Seth, just know this. I'm winning tonight. I'm going on a night of champions to become King of the Ring. And baby, absolute Ricky Saints is marching to SummerSlam and becoming a new world champion. And that is absolute. Thank you. Saints for your time. Coming up momentarily, the Intercontinental title will be on the line as Penta defends against Rey Mysterio. But for now, it's a question.
It's going to be some sort of record. Byron Saxton has had 2 interviews go south tonight because they didn't want to talk to him any longer than they had to. Yeah, then we had to talk more, and I think the fans are probably sick of hearing us all night long. Thanks a lot, Byron. Nice job. Hey, LA Knight's on his way out here. I cannot wait. I got to hear what the megastar's got to say. Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Hey, big week on the WWE Podcast Network, and this will be released on Wednesday. Rey Mysterio, who battles Penta for the Intercontinental Championship later on tonight, will be a part of the Undertaker's podcast. And Becky Lynch for the very interesting conversation with Stephanie McMahon. There's the Eiffel Tower. We are wrapping up our European tour tonight in Paris, and these fans, that's all incredible.
Get out!
I can make the get out of here. Please.
Get away!
What match is happening now?
I don't know. I think Ellen Knight's doing a promo.
Oh. About what? You don't know?
Obviously, he's gonna talk about Jey Uso and them.
Big he's gonna turn heel.
No, not yet.
Please welcome LA
Well, there's a reason LA Knight was looking at the King of the Ring crown. That's because he has an opportunity to become King of the Ring and go on to SummerSlam for a world championship. First round fatal four-way match in the King of the Ring tournament. Talk about a stacked field. Main event: Jey Uso, the megastar, LA Knight voice. Someone will advance in the King of the Ring tournament.
I like that they're throwing the mix of people in there like that. That's a good match with those people. It elevates Finn Balor, LA Knight, and Royce.
They love LA.
Yes, but I told you Royce might not be in it.
One of the most outspoken men in WWE.
You missed.
Another one.
On the wide receiver.
Yes. Again.
Talk about
Man, shut the fuck up, LA Knight.
Yeah.
Let me talk to him. Friday, SmackDown, fatal four-way for the King of the Ring. Finn Balor, Royce Keys, Jey Uso, and the man standing right here with everybody saying, LA Knight.
Yay!
Now, ordinarily, I'd walk out here and I'd say on Friday, I'm going to go through all four of them. I'm going on to the King of the Ring. I'm going to win that. And then I'm facing Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight Championship.
What?
You know what? I'm not even mad at you for chanting that. I'm not mad at you. You know why? Because Roman Reigns has conned you. Roman Reigns has pulled the wool over your eyes. And tonight, I'm not going to come out here and say that I'm going to win the King of the Ring and I'm going to go on to face it. You know why? Because I kind of consider the landscape right now. Roman Reigns is a guy whose empire is on the verge of crumbling. So he's out here trying to hold on to any power he can. He's keeping us all trapped in that bloodline vortex. So I can't think that on Friday, somebody from the bloodline ain't going to come down here and interfere in that match to help Jey Uso win. And I know I've heard the warnings from Jimmy Uso, from Jey Uso. Don't talk about the family. It's not your business. But boys, unlike you, I don't take orders from Roman Reigns. I don't fall in line to a tribal chief. In this neighborhood, I am the chief. So is Chief LA Knight. Let's go ahead and give me the benefit of the doubt. Let's say I go on and I win on Friday night. I go on to the King of the Ring. I win that too. And then I am facing Roman Reigns. Look at him right in the eye for that World Heavyweight Championship. You can't think for 1 second that every single member of the bloodline ain't going to
It was tangled.
John Jacob, Jingleheimer Schmidt.
That was a little much.
His name is my name too. And he's probably going to get involved in that match. As will probably their mom, their dad, their uncle, their aunt, their daughter, their grandfather, maybe the neighbor down the street, just to make sure Roman Reigns is still the champion. And guess who's going to put the big old stamp on it? Adam Pearce. I ain't going to go as far as to say that Adam Pearce is in the pocket of Roman Reigns or the bloodline, but what I am going to say is there is a stark marked difference in the way that Adam Pearce talked to me last week, and then a difference in the way that he talked to Roman Reigns the week before. He's clearly got his favorites, and I ain't it. But that's okay. I may be unchosen, but every single one of you chose me. And more importantly than any of that, I chose myself. Which means I do it my way. Which means I get the job done, and I will make you one single solitary promise, which is that I don't know how to quit. I don't know how to stop. I can't stop the undeniable Kavorka, and I can't stop being L.A. Knight. And with that being the case, I'm going to go ahead and wish every single man in that match on Friday luck, and I especially want to wish Jey Uso luck. I want to wish you so much luck, Jey, that you're able to do this on your own without calling your whole damn family down the ringside. I'll tell you a little bit longer than I
That's what I thought.
Jey to make his way out here. Usos have warned LA Knight over the past few weeks, Corey, to keep Roman's name and the family's name out of his mouth. And I understand how it can be attractive to heed that warning, but let's be perfectly honest. Roman Reigns and the entire bloodline made LA Knight's life a living hell for a long time. LA Knight isn't about the forgive and forget. Here comes main event Jey Uso. Let's just say Jay's temper hasn't been his strong suit recently. Not at all.
Ugh. Ugh. I'm still waiting for them to put the belt around Jay again. I'm not. He had his chance. When will Jimmy have his?
I said main event Jey Uso is now in your...
Ran it back.
Harris wanted to run it back. You don't possibly fucking stay here and watch it. Tell me why you came down here to run me. Because whenever my family calls for me, I'm gonna answer that call, LA. So I need you to stay in your damn lane. As far as me and you, yeah, I'm in the King of the Ring tournament. Yeah, I don't need no luck, LA, because I'm still him. I'm still the arena shaker. I'm still main event Jey Uso. And Friday night, I'm gonna show you who exactly the hell I am. It's your warning shot. But well, Jey Uso not only putting LA Knight on notice, but also putting Finn Balor and Royce Keys on notice as well, as they battle it out, fighting on SmackDown. It's okay, you're all right to do that. I understand, it's fun to do. I did it at WrestleMania, I understand it. I don't fault you. But my man, really, man to man, I think you had me wrong. I think you misunderstand who I am. I respect the fact that you're passionate about your family. I love the fact that you're protective over your family. That's how you should be. That's how a good man should be. So with that in mind, again, I want to reiterate, Friday, I want to wish you good luck. And from the bottom of my heart, all the way from top to bottom, screw your family. Uh-oh. Those are fighting words, Cole. LA Knight doesn't care what he says or who he says it to. And now a man who's been a voice of reason, Jimmy Uso. Knight's never been a man who's chosen his words carefully, but maybe he should start. Guys, you have a second? Yeah. I'm glad you're both here. I knew that. We're gonna take it easy, man. Really, despite you took off my mask off, now I know that you know what the mask means. Lucha Libre is all about culture and respect. I heard what you said to Phoenix and Penta. Jack, stop beating yourself up, man. Look, I know a year ago when you started this whole fiasco, your mission was to make fun and disrespect Lucha Libre. And yeah, at one point I did want to knock your head off your shoulders. But after watching your mask versus mask match, that was Lucha Libre. I love that. Felt so really. So, apology accepted. So, executive orders, the word should that. 1 second for you. So I've known for a minute now. And I'm really not one to judge. But might want to look back a little further. Because I'm pretty sure that you've said and done some things that you might regret. Way before you put that mask on. Just think about that.
Is he apologizing to Alpha Academy too? Does that mean he has to apologize to Alpha Academy? Well, since Maxine looks to leave, he might as well take the reins again.
I cannot wait. And Corey, I know you can't either. In the wake of the mask versus mask match, Chad Gable said he learned firsthand that he could not defeat the spirit of Lucha Libre. Well, the spirit of Lucha Libre will be on full display for the world to see with the Intercontinental Championship on the line next on Netflix. No matter
Rey versus Penta should be one, yes, but I have a feeling he did pay and or Rusev will interrupt this, unfortunately.
of no fear, zero fear, zero miedo.
Hopefully not, though.
Ordered.
If it's after the match, then yeah, okay, that's fine, but
Intercontinental champion who vowed to defend it regularly, and Penta has done just that. You know what's cool about all this, Corey, is the fact that Penta is the one that wanted to give Rey Mysterio this opportunity. He's always wanted to beat Rey Mysterio in a WWE ring to show the world what Lucha Libre is about, to show the world that he wants to defend the Intercontinental Championship against anyone. Their paths have crossed several times throughout their careers, but never inside of a WWE.
well, that's kind of cool how he had the Jake Parker lights over that.
Two of the most recognizable masks in the world of Lucha doing battle for what Ethan Page refers to as the token of excellence. I wonder what sort of nerves, if any, the champion is feeling moments before battling his idol on the biggest stage possible. European crowds never failed to disappoint. What a couple of weeks it's been. No doubt about it. I can't wait to come back. Yeah, we're coming back in 2 weeks. London, back-to-back nights. 2 weeks from tonight, 2 weeks from tomorrow. The O2. Question is, who will be the Intercontinental Champion when we arrive at the O2 in London? Will it be this man, Penta, or will it be the WWE and AAA Hall of Famer, Rey Mysterio? We will have our answer in moments. Breaking news, this just in.
Roman Reigns is at Fanatic Fest. How lovely. A reason to make badges even more expensive.
Brace yourself, Paris, and the rest of the world. Penta defending the Intercontinental Championship in a dream match against the Hall of Famer, the greatest luchador of all time.
That's cute. They're saying 619 and Seattle Little.
Rey Mysterio tonight looking to win his third Intercontinental Championship and add to his Hall of Fame resume. The man who has won a Royal Rumble, 3 World Championships, 3 United States titles, 5 tag team titles, and last week, Corey, coming off a tag team victory with his buddy Dragon Lee over Ethan Page and Rusev. Rey Mysterio, the timeless luchador. Certainly a list of accolades a mile long, and neglected to mention WWE and AAA Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio and brand new general manager of the hottest brand in sports entertainment, AAA, and a hell of a commentator too, no doubt about it. I've got to mind my P's and Q's. Rey's kind of my boss now, so forget it. Does JBL listen to him? No, absolutely not. I think JBL's already on probation, as a matter of fact. Well, Mysterio's the one who retired him, remember? Sure do, on the grandest stage of them all. Let's see what Rey has left. Is it enough to topple Penta, the Intercontinental Champion?
I would like it. That Eddie Guerrero on the shirt. Yeah, it is. Nice shirt.
Here to tell us all about it, Alicia Taylor.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And it is for the Intercontinental Championship.
She back to the specs. But at least she got the thick.
From San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, WWE Hall of Famer, Rey Mysterio. From Ecatepec, Mexico, weighing in at 87 kilos, he is the Intercontinental Champion, Penta.
Referee Eddie Aranga will be the official in this championship match tonight.
Hispanic.
Over the weekend, saying that this is what dreams are made of. He called it the most meaningful match of his legendary career. An absolute honor to be in the ring with his hero, Rey Mysterio, tonight. For the first time ever in WWE, these two have only been a handful.
And I think Rey Mysterio is wearing like a Captain America inspired outfit. It looks like that to me a little bit. But I know he does get asked a lot by Marvel to not wear outfits inspired by Marvel characters so much because of copyright issues. So that's why I'm not really sure.
Lost a step despite all the miles on his body throughout his career. If I could find a fountain of youth like Rey Mysterio has, Penta now in position. Looking for a 619 to watching right out to the apron. Now baseball slot.
That's fun.
Title.
Hey.
Rey Mysterio.
And this is the match to see who's the best Mexican. Well, I don't feel like that. I like them both too much to choose one over the other.
What an atmosphere. We know that Rey Mysterio feeds off the live crowd like no one else can. If Rey needs that little extra oomph, that extra step to get across the finish line, it sounds like these Parisian fans will give it to the Hall of Fame. Penta driving Mysterio into the ring post. And remember, Mysterio's got a never submit Penta to win the title. Champion's advantage here tonight.
But like I said, Parisians are the better crowd.
Yes, this is a dream match for Penta. But Penta needs to continue carrying on business as usual. Yeah, it's a great point. I mean, he's in there with an idol, one of his heroes in Rey Mysterio, but he's got to put all that behind him tonight. Focus on keeping a championship that he's held for nearly 100 days. Oh!
Hey,
Too overconfident.
yes, that does hurt.
Get out of the way. Penta got nothing but ring posts. Mysterio back into the ring with a champion. Playing summer.
You gotta be careful. You don't break your fingers like that.
Rey, how do you take the title away, Cord? Rey just needs to continue what he's begun to do already in this matchup. Let Penta burn himself up. Oh! Don't the world backbreaker by Penta. Now to retain. Pick out by Rey. Rey has an incredibly high any situation. They're not letting this moment get too big for him. But what else does Penta have to do to keep that title? Penta needs to turn this into a fight. Rey Mysterio, technically speaking, one of the greatest of all time. And Rey,
Yeah, they made a good blend today. Because when I go to the bodega where I get my pina coladas from, there's this fat Spanish lady, and she does it sometimes, and sometimes she doesn't always do it really good. But this blonde Colombian skinny girl who's like the usual at the juicer. She was there today, and she actually recognized our faces now. So she made ours she kind of knew. She kind of pre-made them for us. And she knows I like more pineapple than banana, so she put extra pineapple in it. So this pina colada is pineapple and coconut milk, but there's also some banana in it, and that's good. But when it has too much banana, it makes it too sweet, and I don't like that. I'm basically tasting I'm basically drinking banana pudding because banana pudding with a little bit of coconut in it.
Is now irrelevant. It's somebody standing in the way of Penta keeping what's his. Oh, and a kick right with the face of Rey. Rey stunned. And a step up Enziguri by Penta. Takes Rey out. And now into the corner. And Penta right to the midsection. Driving all the wind out of Rey Mysterio's body. Rey looking for respite on the outside. I didn't want to be out there, though. Penta can fly. Penta, don't make hot helo. Is that okay? Get there. And again, champion's advantage in this matchup. Rey's got a
I'm good, I do.
champion. Champion throwing caution.
You like mixed berry? Well, it's just a small bodega, so it's not like they're like they're making like not quality smoothies or nothing quality juices and stuff. They just have like health juices really. Cause my brother likes this special health juice that has ginger, kale, spinach, and apple in it. He drinks that. He just says he drinks in the bottom because that's where the ginger hits the most, and ginger's really spicy if you drink like
Let's take another look. As
ginger really spicy if you drink it like fresh from where the stem is.
I do agree with what Paige says about the Intercontinental Championship. This has been the Workman's title for many, many years here at WWE. It's all been a precursor.
Because my brother also makes ginger tea with fresh ginger, and sometimes he has to remember to take the ginger out before he drinks it all, because if he leaves that ginger in there to soak, it'll make it spicy. And nobody likes spicy tea. It's already boiling hot. Why do you need to make it more hot?
Jevon Evans. I mean, everybody wants a shot at Penta.
I only like spinach raw. One of these ginger raw shits. Then they like spicy stuff, man, because nobody I know could eat ginger just by itself.
A couple of years ago, and he's still going. Sunset flip looking for
It always has a spicy aftertaste, no matter how cold you chill it for.
Accepted by Rey. Drops him on his spine on the apron. Okay, Rey looking to dial it up. Yeah, 619. A unique one there, unorthodox.
Why do you think when they make gingerbread, it's ginger spice?
Phenomenal one. Oh, sunset flip powerbomb into the hurricane. Is it going to be?
Hi there.
See in Rey's eyes, Cole, his confidence beginning to build. Rey can feel it. He is on the precipice of another Intercontinental Champion. Had to break the count there. Count out does not help Rey in this matchup. Again, he's got to pin or submit the champion. Just think Rey's starting to feel it now. Feeding off the energy in this crowd here in Paris. No doubt about it. Penta into the steps. Rey needs to keep his foot on the gas pedal at this juncture. He's got the Intercontinental Champion reeling. It isn't often that you see Penta not being the fan favorite in a matchup. Mysterio has captivated this crowd here tonight. Captivated the whole. And I think that goes back to what we mentioned a few moments ago. The fact is, Penta is a megastar, a true WWE superstar around the globe. With Rey Mysterio, it's on a different level altogether. Rey Mysterio is God tier around the world, not just in Mexico or the United States. It's just WWE here in Paris. And look at Penta showing up.
Well, damn, but holding him by the holding him by the
so much on his stamina. Not the wind out of
the short part of your pants. That's pretty.
doing that. This deep into a matchup.
You sure you don't have a wedgie, Rey Mysterio?
I do have advantages I can lean on. I do have a strength advantage. I should use it more often. Indeed, he's much bigger than Mysterio. Ball now into the cover for the champ. Is it enough to retain? Put both legs that time, and Rey still kicks out. History WWE. Always the underdog, but more times than not, a champion. I mean, I tell you, Corey, it's been a pleasure in my career being able to call so much of Rey's career over the years. Never forget in 2006, the year he won the Royal Rumble and moved on to WrestleMania to win his first
2006, I was only 5 years old, so I would have no idea. Haii.
Again, Penta goes low. Smart strategy. Penta fully aware that Rey does have an extensive history of knee injuries. Yep, exactly.
The only big memory I have of Rey Mysterio really is when he got that pyro blasted in the side of him and he had to be out for a little while. That's the only really thing I really remember, honestly, when it comes to Rey Mysterio in my early childhood days.
Penta's got Rey caught middle of the ring. It looked like he was going for a Penta driver moments ago. That's exactly what the Intercontinental Champion has in mind. But Rey Mysterio has studied his opposition as he super kick under the chin of Rey. And just like that, Penta now looking to retain the championship. Such rival. Rey kicks out at 2. Again, the resilience of Rey Mysterio. Take another look at the Intercontinental Champion delivering the Penta driver. Rey trapped beneath Penta. But Mysterio, as he somehow always seems to do, finds the will to soldier on. And Penta again calling for the Mexican Destroyer. Rey again intercept.
I can remember him winning the championship in 06. I was 10. I was a tiny tot. I was still hyping and fangasming over Dora and Cinderella.
He's okay. 619. Mysterio, 12 for the double. He's gonna do it. Rey's gonna win it. Rey's gonna win it. Penta kick down at 2.
Said but I want to.
A 619. I gotta believe Rey at least rung his own bell, delivering the point in Lana. That half of a second, if that hesitation from Mysterio made all the difference. Feels speechless after the poison Lana. It's tough to tell which luchador had the worst landing. But here they are.
Ew.
This is what the Intercontinental Championship means. The bells are chanting.
This is awesome.
This
This is awesome.
is
Wrestling.
Mysterio, I almost knocked his head off. Looking for a Penta driver yet again. This time Mysterio rolls through. Puts Penta in position. Another 619. Is this Rey's moment? Rey with an opportunity.
Of course, Rey won't really win because he's managing AAA, so he can't.
Knees up. Penta got the knees up. A desperation move by the champion, but understandably so. There it is, Mexican Destroyer. Rey baby out after that landing.
Yeah. That was kind of quick though. This could have gone on longer, but I don't think they want to go with it that long. 'Cause it's not like these two have a storyline. It would have been longer had these two have a storyline, but this is just an exhibition match.
It seemed as though Rey Mysterio was closing in on another Intercontinental Championship reign.
It was still good regardless.
Delivered the Mexican Destroyer to what we believe is an already weakened neck of Mysterio, and still Intercontinental Champion. But what a
I can imagine how Penta is feeling to be able to wrestle your hero. It's unbelievable. I know. I understand it, yeah. And like I said, what I say, if it wasn't during the match, I knew it would be after the match. Rusev and Ethan Page would attack.
we just witnessed an instant.
I'm glad they had the decency to do it after the match, though.
This is inexcusable. There's no need for this. As big of a fan as I am, I got checked on Ethan Page and Rusev. This is uncalled for. This is disrespectful. And now Rusev with Rey Mysterio, middle of the ring, nowhere to go, looking for that accolade. Continuing to punish
Dragon Lee.
Rey Mysterio, protege.
Will you help Chad Gable?
Future of Lucha Libre.
Are you gonna help Chad Gable?
With fire. Dragon Lee. But Rusev, trying to grab Lee from behind. And Dragon Lee unloading on Rusev. But Ethan Page from behind.
Dragon Lee looks like he got it all taken care of, I guess.
And Dragon Lee gonna send Page over the top rope to the floor. Rusev knocked down.
It would have been cool if Chad Gable could help.
Swings, but Ethan Page not gonna allow it to happen. And now drive.
Oh, okay.
The problem now is Penta and Mysterio.
Will you help now?
This is uncalled for. Rusev and Ethan Page, you're crossing the line. Yes, Rusev.
Uh-oh. That's gonna... Oh, no!
Mysterio. The best man shown by Rusev.
Chad Gable, you have to help now.
Disrespect by these two animals.
Yes, you have to help now.
Chad Gable. Hell yes. Gable. Watch into the ring. Chad Gable. Will a German suplex.
Yep, and he can suplex both of those guys.
Lucha Libre understands what it's like to lose the mask. And Gable making Rusev and Page.
Hooray!
Chad Gable is emotional as we've seen him in a long, long time. And when the ankle all locked in, Rusev riding Page.
Oh, that's nice.
And again, coming to the aid of Rey Mysterio, who had his mask ripped off by Rusev.
Give back Rey Mysterio's mask. Put it back on, man.
Gable is better than anyone. Chad Gable has come a long, long way. He has said for years that Chad Gable may be the best professional wrestler in the business. And after the journey Gable has endured over the last year plus, Chad Gable belongs in the ring with the best of the best. Sometimes you just have to find yourself.
My God. Quite the cauliflower ear that Chad Gable has. Was that all because of the mask versus mask match? Or did he always have it?
My next job, lasting to everything that stands in my way. And what stands in my way is la mosca.
Well, I'm sorry. As much as I love you, Sky, I know you'll beat her. But when you do, you gotta ask yourself, what are you gonna do when you have to play Liv?
No different. Not only am I going to drag the genius of the sky back down to earth and win Queen of the Ring, but I'm going to take that title off EFF Rhea Ripley at SummerSlam.
Okay, so those are her intentions.
Because when La Mamazota Raquel Rodriguez becomes your new WWE Women's Champion, and the Judgment Day takes over this entire division, little mommy is going to need a shoulder to cry on.
The semifinals begin next week, live on Monday Night Raw on Netflix from Baltimore, Maryland. Io Sky versus Raquel Rodriguez, the semifinals in Queen of the Ring. There we see the 7-foot Tongan terror, Talla Tonga, preparing for his King of the Ring first round fatal four-way as he battles Seth Rollins, Jevon Evans, and Ricky Saints tonight.
Is this supposed to be the last one? Cause it looks like it. Strut can.
It's time for the strut pan.
See?
I need everybody up with on your feet for the parents. Let me see.
It's fun watching fan cams. You live in Virginia. I don't know. I've never been to Virginia, so. But we know friends who live in Virginia. Olympic wrestlers and MMA fighters have those cauliflowers from wrestling. Yeah, I know, but I don't think I remember Chad Gable having one until now. The only one I really know who has a cauliflower ear really by heart is Brock Lesnar. And I think a little bit of Shawn Michaels.
Slitty opened his mouth until I turned and just out of excitement, and my leg just got caught.
I think it was worse for Shawn Michaels because he has a slight hearing loss because of it. I think slight, not a lot, just a little bit.
I looked down. I just stopped. I looked down, and all I can see is yellow flesh. It's not even bleeding, so I know it's and it's I just had fat hanging out. And I was like, oh, I don't believe that. I don't believe that you had fat. Where is their body fat? I looked at your skin. When I'm holy mackerel, your skin is so thin. Yeah, it's you are ripped. Thanks.
Rhea Ripley. So yeah.
This is the capital city of France, the Eiffel Tower in the background. This is Paris, the Accor Arena, wrapping up this leg of what has been an incredible European tour. What a few weeks it's been. The first half of the tour began in Liverpool, the United Kingdom, all the way back. The end of May, Friday Night SmackDown kicked off the TV portion of the tour in Barcelona, Spain. WWE fans and our WWE superstars enjoying themselves throughout the entire tour across Europe. And then the second half would kick off with Madrid and then Bologna, Italy, where I had the pleasure of being this past Friday night on SmackDown. And of course, tonight, wrapping up in Paris, France. It has been just an electric atmosphere all throughout Europe.
They'll be in London next week.
Among some of the greatest WWE fans on the entire planet. We are in Paris tonight for what has just been an unbelievable atmosphere. And we wrap up this part of the tour tonight in Paris. However, 2 weeks from tonight, we return to London Monday and Tuesday for SmackDown. Merci beaucoup, Paris.
Merci beaucoup.
Before leaving the US, Asuka-san entrusted me with the WWE Women's Division. 先輩から託された名誉と責任を守るためにこんなに真剣に取り組んでいることはない。ラケル、あんたは確かに弱い。But you have no honor. You have no heart. お前の行動はすべて裏で糸を引く女。自分モーガンのエゴのためだけだ。あんたのために。
She basically said what Stephanie Bakira always said.
来週このトーナメントで私がお前の連勝を止めて、ジャッジメントデーを地に落とす。And あつたかしら。I will become something. You have never been. A world champ.
You're so pretty.
Raw, the semifinals of the Queen of the Ring tournament get underway as the genius of the sky, Io Sky, goes one-on-one with the powerhouse of the Judgment Day, Raquel Rodriguez. Also next week in Baltimore, Maryland for Monday Night Raw is the return of the Tribal Chief, the World Heavyweight Champion. Roman Reigns will be live on Netflix and a lot for it.
He comes back next Monday, but why couldn't he come today? You ruined the streak, WWE. He came back to back for 8 days. He could have made 10. He could have made 10 on Monday.
Goes one-on-one with the ruler, Toma Femi, in Baltimore. Good luck, Dom.
Good luck, man. Yay, Raquel, you're happy.
Talk to you about it before your match. But I've just been thinking, and you were right. Last week, I was just down about getting knocked out of the tournament, and I was thinking about myself when I should just be thinking about the bigger picture. Exactly. The judgment of it. Exactly.
Yes.
When Queen of the
Yeah. Go do it.
one is a win for all. Yeah, totally. Honestly, I think the best thing would be for you and Raquel to face each other, and then we can't lose. Somebody, are you okay?
That was just crazy. I don't know what we're gonna do about Oprah. We had a plan and it didn't work.
Do you know what? I don't think you should worry. I just think we need to do things a little bit differently and actually have some ideas I want to tell you.
You have a plan?
Yeah, I do.
You have a plan?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I'll tell you guys.
Okay.
Bye, Rosie. I'll catch up with you guys later.
She making a plan of her own. Don't worry. She got a plan of her own. Roxanne don't need you to help her planning. Wow, I really like that pyro. I don't know if they always had that pyro there, but I'm digging this new pyro he has. Just following the bass on his music.
It's like first round match. It's the king of the ring tournament.
What about loyalty? Except well, too bad because he might be the winner after all because Olafemi and Seth Rollins are their top picks. I really don't know who the third one is though. I'm really sorry that I can't bring up the third guy.
Fatal four-way.
But is Roxanne cooking? I wonder. Oh, she's probably going to help Dom and or Liv and or Raquel.
If you're a fan of Seth freaking Rollins, you have every reason to be optimistic about this King of the Ring fatal four-way. Because Rollins now has adjusted his point of view. He's no longer obsessing over the vision. I talked to Seth earlier today. He said the vision's in the rearview mirror. That dope Braun Breaker took out Paul Heyman for me. Yeah, Paul Heyman not medically cleared to be here. Here's another thing for Rollins tonight. He has more experience than the other three in this match combined when it comes to big matches in this type of atmosphere. Rollins himself has been referred to as this generation's Mr. WrestleMania. When the chips are
But is Phil Sikoa gonna be out here with Talla Tonga?
well, Seth Rollins also made it clear that if he wins King of the Ring, he's going to challenge Roman Reigns to the main event, SummerSlam. But that could be a very big if. Like huge. Like a 7-foot if.
Okay, so he's not here. Makes sense. Most of them went ahead. Most of them went ahead somewhere else. They're doing house shows somewhere else.
Saw the NFTs here earlier tonight. This is their powerhouse. The Sequoia-like Talla Tonga, who this past Friday night on SmackDown defeated Royce Keys thanks to the help of his buddies in what was a war. Talla Tonga quickly gaining footing here in WWE. This young man does not possess an overabundance of in-ring experience, but he is 7 feet tall. He is dangerous. He is mean, and he is looking for the king's crown. Could you imagine we have King Tonga, and it wouldn't even be the first? That was a deep cut, very deep cut. This is the revolution.
Ooh.
The biggest party of the summer, SummerSlam, is coming to US Bank Stadium in Minnesota August 1st and 2nd. Individual event tickets are on sale now via Ticketmaster. The winner of the King of the Ring tournament will be a part of SummerSlam, as will the winner of the Queen of the Ring tournament. They will challenge for world championships in Minnesota. And this young man, Ricky Saints, the absolute, I believe, sky-high ceiling for Ricky Saints. I don't even know if there is a ceiling for Ricky Saints, man. This guy is handsome, he's fashionable, and he is smoother than silk in the ring. Ricky Saints, full of confidence. Known this young man for many years and continues to impress me in the ring. It's amazing how long you've known Ricky Saints, and he only started speaking to you about 3 weeks ago. Oh, no, that's what someone told me, some gossip. Yeah, Ricky! Carry you.
Your boy is fancy. I wish it could be Jevon Evans, but I'm not too sure it would be. They seem pretty solid on Seth Rollins. And they keep hinting he hit match with Roman Reigns. So I think they just want to get on with that match already because it's been like they teased it like 4 months prior to this, so that's why.
You know, Corey, here's a young man who is on the cusp of superstardom. I couldn't say it any better myself. I completely agree with you. Jevon Evans, in short order, has managed to captivate the entire WWE universe with his mind-blowing athleticism and infectious attitudes. I'm a huge fan of Jevon Evans, and we're about to find out if he has what it takes to take that next step in his career. That next step is being king of the ring. But when you look at the ring tonight, you have to believe that Seth Rollins has to be a clear favorite. Just the experience factor alone against the young OG, Jevon Evans, Ricky Saints up here just for a month or so at this level. Talla Tonga, very green as well. On paper, I would absolutely agree with you, Cole. Aside from the fact that Seth is facing off with three very cagey individuals. Seth Rollins has
That's cagey.
most experienced superstar in this matchup. They wind up in target. It's a fatal four-way matchup, which means the first man to gain a pinfall or submission will win. No
They're going to gang up on Talla first.
earlier tonight, the last time he fought in Paris last year, he actually defended the world title in a fatal four-way matchup. So here we go.
Let's take out the big guy first. That's what I would do.
Saints on for the opening bell. A clear
That wasn't smart.
Seth Rollins, take one opponent, set him aside, and pick him apart. And now Jevon Evans using his speed and his quickness. Talla Tonga looking to use his power. Evans, second row, went for the speed.
Hey!
So, oh, what a tackle. And now Seth Rollins going to square off with Talla Tonga. The winner will advance to the semifinals. Will face the winner of Friday night's fatal four-way on SmackDown.
Ow.
Looking to force Tonga to make some mistakes, but those chops having very little effect on his massive
Alright. Oh!
turning Rollins inside out.
Damn, man. You got it worse than Jevon.
Your eyes on the young OG. You know, it's interesting. This past Friday night on SmackDown, Solo Sikoa warned Royce Keys that a war may be coming. A reference, of course.
Hey, you should have done this all along, guys. Except Ricky Saints, he's not there.
SummerSlam. A Tonga would change the complexion of the entire WWE universe. And Rollins also runs right into Tonga, trying to set him over the top.
Now Ricky missing his foot. Ricky missing his foot.
Like this strategy.
That had to have been a mistake.
And Ricky Saints,
Now he made up. He made up this time.
opportunistic Ricky Saints. That's a great way to put it. And that's how you want to be in a fatal four-way environment. There's chaos all around you. You have to keep your eyes wide open and not miss a beat. Now it's just sending Evans to Talla Tonga as these two have formed a shaky alliance here. Ricky Saints have been all the talent in the world. A great in-ring performer, but will do what he has to do to win, like we saw Friday night. That was Ricky Saints, the longtime protege of who? Cody Rhodes. You don't think Saints went to Cody, picked his brain a little bit about how to deal with Seth Rollins? Oh, fuck! And Ricky Saints, man, he said, let's keep working together here. This would be ingenious if it works out for Saints. Let Tonga do all the tough work. And we got HBK and Diesel Knights. Well, yeah.
Bruh. I ain't your friend.
Big move by Tonga now to Ricky Saints. If I had to poke a hole in Talla Tonga's game, it's that sometimes he takes a little too long to survey the situation. It's a lack of experience. In time, it will come. When Talla Tonga can react and realize that he's 7 feet tall and he is freakishly strong, yeah, like this. Look, look at this. Jevon Evans.
Touch me.
Tonga dominating. The 25th King of the Ring will be crowned 2 weeks from Saturday, the Night of Champions in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. The winner to go on to face a world champion in the main event at SummerSlam. And right now, Talla Tonga looking to advance to the semifinals in this fatal four-way. Talla Tonga now stalking Jevon Evans. Oh! And you know what? what an opportunity King of the Ring is. You look at the last two King of the Rings, Cody Rhodes and Gunther both went on to SummerSlam to win the World Championship. So there's precedent there. Round to the top of the mountain. Whether or not you make it there remains to be seen, but you're at least armed with the best of opportunities. First ever King of the Ring, crowned in 1985, the Hall of Famer John the Rock Morocco. Talla Tonga now. A massive frame into the chest of Seth Rollins. 11 world champions were King of the Ring. 12 Hall of Famers once held that crown. As a child, I watched King Abel challenge Diesel for the WWE Championship at SummerSlam. Brock Lesnar would win in 2002 would go on to challenge and win the championship at SummerSlam that year. Bret Hart, the only 10-time King of the Ring winner. Think about King of the Ring is Dustin Cruz and Stone Cold Steve Austin, launching that man's career into the stratosphere. Fateful night that was. Now the Tonga. This has been a clinic for Tonga. And Ricky Saints now, who was trying to work an alliance with Tonga moments ago, just runs into a right hand. Good luck stopping this monster. And this is where, in my professional opinion, Ricky Saints
Tell me we're a rip-off puppet makeup from Five Nights at Freddy. The tears are supposed to be purple.
Things make an amendment to the WWE rule where an opponent over 7 feet tall, you should be allowed to look in the eye. Can't do that in this match. It's legal. So complications. What the hell's Ricky thinking? He can't even think straight. He can't function. He's had the hell beat out. Look in the eye, Ricky. Oh no! I mean, Talla Tonga is destroying everything in his path in this fatal four-way. The size of this man. Ricky Saints, he has no idea where he is. Well, out the Saints go. Great move. Dropping Tonga into the post. And now an opportunity, perhaps. There's someone in this fatal four-way. Maybe it's Seth Rollins with a suicide dive. Driving Tonga into the barricades. Still on his feet, however. It's ain't more than that, Seth. Saints driving Tonga again. Shoulder first to the post. The big man is staggered. And finally, they deciding to work together.
We gotta take his ass out. Exactly.
Strategy by Rollins.
He should have done before.
Now, Ricky, thumb him in the eye. Again, it's legal. There's no disqualification. Fatal four-way rules. If I were to compete in a match like this, I'd stop. Look at this! Look at this! Tonga has both men, and I have no
Oh,
into the barricade.
bruh, he landed right on the bell.
Ricky Saints, Seth Rollins, big opportunity now for those two men. Turn this into a one-on-one matchup at least momentarily.
Landed right on the bell, so that was pointy.
Saints one-on-one inside the ring. This is the sort of opportunity in fatal four-way you can only hope for. As we take another look at Jevon Evans propelling himself into the barricade, over the barricade to take down Tonga. Ricky Saints looking for the biggest win of his career here tonight. A rising star on Friday Night SmackDown, has all the tools, has the attitude, and a big hook line though from Seth Rollins, the 6-time world champion. Oh, what a knee! Falcon Arrow, and now Rollins maybe looking to put Ricky Saints away.
Yeah. He good.
Don't Braun Breaker last week.
15 minutes left. About like 10 minutes, because commercials probably will happen.
To advance. Rollins is going to kick out at 2. Tonight.
Well,
It's well aware that in fact it was simply 2. And the young OG understands there's more work to be done. It is time to get bouncy in Paris. Jevon lining up Rollins. Springboard up the second rope.
I kicked right to the stomach in the air.
Jevon Evans able to counter with the right hand. Rollins.
Oy. Oh no. Oh no.
For the buckle.
Yay. I was like, you have to get out of there.
Counter between the young OG and the visionary. And Jevon take flight, but absolutely he's safe. Puts him off with a boot. And now with that revolution. That's it. DDT. Cover by Saints. Evans kicks out so close. Absolute Ricky Saints is already having fans.
Lamante.
From King Ricky of New Orleans if he becomes king of the ring. But Jevon Evans had a little too much left in the tank. That revolution DDT almost putting Evans away as the capacity crowd looks on tonight in Paris. One of these men heading to the semifinals of the King of the Ring tournament to take on the winner of Friday night's first round matchup on Friday Night SmackDown. Saints trying to make the climb to the top rope, but Rollins interrupting. That'll give Jevon Evans time. He slipped it out.
Oops. Oh no. Jevon Evans, you slipped. You recovered fast enough.
Wasn't able to recover in that moment. Evans never says die. Oh my goodness. Seth Rollins though. Gonna take advantage. Pedigree.
No.
Oh no.
My God, he just carried him off it.
For Rollins. Went for the Talla T-bomb. Seth Rollins though with a kick. Seth trying to take the big man off his feet again. And Talla Tonga now. Been overzealous one over the top rope thanks to Rollins. Now Ricky Saints helping Rollins over the top rope. Saints now one-on-one with Evans. Yeah, looking to turn his attention to Jevon Evans and perhaps set him up for the Rochambeau. Rochambeau, Michael Cole. Here we go. And Saints sent out to the floor. Uh-oh. Jevon got that look in his eyes. Where we at, Cole? Where outside?
See, Montez needs to learn how to dive like that.
The young OG taking a massive risk that paid off huge dividends. And now Jevon has Rollins in the ring. Jevon Evans.
And I think at this point, Montez knows already, and he thinks it's a gag or something.
Extremely opportunistic in the right place at the right time. And now Seth Rollins on offense. Seth's gonna do here. I have no idea, but I don't like it. And now that tower of a man, Talla Tonga. Oh God.
Oh my God, he's lifting all three guys. Jevon Evans is fine.
Somehow laying on his feet. Tonga.
Wow, it'll really be you, man.
That means cover by Tonga.
Never mind.
Rollins. Rollins sticks up. Credit where it's due to Talla Tonga. This young man is growing into a
They're
force.
probably only good match. I didn't definitely wouldn't be a good match.
Shown in this matchup
I
tonight against one of the all-time greats in Rollins.
I just honestly thought it would be a little harder because Talla Tonga's there, and
And Talla Tonga.
they didn't seem so focused on getting rid of him.
And Tonga now. Ripping apart on the announce table. Get out of there, Braves. Try. I'm a little trapped here.
I'm a little trapped here.
Talla Tonga standing over a fallen Seth freaking Rollins. And Rollins about to experience a no! Jevon Evans called by Tonga. Tonga now. The Talla T-bomb. Oh, the skull.
That was awesome.
Skull just bounced off the collar of the French announce deck. And what does Seth Rollins do now? Tightrope walk on the barricade. Finish the job. Another A stomp to the monster.
Wow. You really got him there. You really got him there, Seth Rollins, but
To the king of the ring.
yeah.
Safe. Moves out of harm's way. To the game. Seth Rollins.
You did it.
Rollins is gonna
Yeah. Oh, Austin Theory. Austin Theory. No, man, you didn't win. You didn't win. But yo, oh, yo, that's quite the gloves you're wearing. I never seen you wear sleeveless gloves like that. Oh no. What did I say? I had a feeling that they would return. So yeah. Yay, Ricky Saints, this is your moment. It shouldn't be. Yes, it shouldn't be. Yes, it should be Jevon Evans. I said. I'm so glad. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, like. I'm sorry, Seth. You tried. You tried. You, despite all that happened, you tried it still. Oh, Jevon. Yeah. Give him a chance. Plenty of time for a Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins match along the way.
Who endured, delivered an OG cutter.
That makes me wonder if it really will be Obafemi, or if it really is Dominic, like they keep teasing as well.
Some of the punishment suffered by all
I
of
was concerned when Seth did that stomp on the table because he slipped on his legs.
Superstar Rollins off the barricade took Talla out. Seth had this match won, Corey. Seth Rollins is going to the semifinals of the King of the Ring. You're absolutely right, Cole. It didn't look like Ricky Saints was getting up. But Austin Theory would grab our official Sean Bennett, which is legal.
Which is legal.
Nearly cut Seth Rollins in half a week after Rollins believes he put the vision
That-
in the rear view.
That's very bad.
Recognizing the opportunity, steps up to the plate. It is high, it is deep, and it is no longer playable. The young moving up to the next
Jevon Evans versus Jey Uso. That would be interesting.
Jevon Evans celebrates, but for Seth Rollins, history repeats itself tonight. Rollins thought the vision was in his rear view mirror. Think again.
If I lost, then why should you win? Good luck with your championship, bruh. Have at it, man. Yeah, that's the end of the show. That was a good match. I'm sorry. I won't. I thought for sure Seth Rollins would win, but I guess not. That makes you wonder who really is going to win. And did they say all those top three to swerve us? Most likely, yes, that is definitely always a possibility. But sometimes, not all the time. You can't be sure what to believe in WWE anymore, so. So, who will Jevon Evans fight? Who will Jevon Evans fight now? We shall see this Friday. But I'm curious because I really wonder if that thing is true about Royce Key being replaced by Drew McIntyre because I don't recall if Jevon Evans fought Drew McIntyre before. I could have sworn they did, but I can be wrong. But if anything, that's still an exciting match in itself and stuff because Jevon Evans be fighting big dudes anyway and stuff, and he not I don't think he's successful in them, but he holds his own. So that's like, the thing that matters the most when it comes to him. So hopefully that's the case. But if anything, I would love more than anything to see Drew McIntyre and Ola Femi, because that match was teased a long time ago as well. So because back when Cody Rhodes was fighting Olafemi, Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre were of course having a feud then, and Olafemi was kind of pissed off that he interrupted it because it was a good match and he hated to have it ruined by Drew McIntyre because it obviously got disqualified. He won by disqualification and he didn't want to win that way. So it would be nice to see a fair match this time. So hopefully that's the case. But that's all for now. Tomorrow's NXT, and that's regular time per usual. So let's see what lies in store for us. So as far as I remember on NXT last time, Mason Rook and Naraku is gonna have a match for the number one contenders match. Who fights Tony D'Angelo for his title first? Let's see. Most likely it'll be Mason Rooks because I think Naraku is going to have a feud with somebody else. So let's see how it all goes tomorrow night. But until then, the Knockin Chu Out streams, Instagram, and Discord are in the description below. I'm on hiatus until further notice, but follow them anyway. And my donation links are in the description below too. Ko-Fi, Cashapp, any and all donations are accepted and appreciated. Thank you. And the wrestling server link is down in the description below as well. And if you want to watch something else, go to the home watermark above and you can see the full selection of what's on and upcoming. And if you need to find some way to watch Night of Champions, that's your way. So when it comes on, just go to that site. And if you want to watch anything else from UFC to AEW to TNA to professional Japanese wrestling, Honor and Glory, it's all right there for you. So save a bookmark if you don't have live TV streaming services sometimes, like I do. But that's all for me for now. I will see you tomorrow night on NXT. So be safe and remember, do it with idle energy. Bye.